continuing on that hospital theme, there was a story that Reuters did about a month ago or so about new risk-based contracts that medtech companies are. You were interviewed in that story. Do you see that becoming the standard? And it seems like, medtech companies were sort of dragged into this. They were not looking to go in that direction because they've not been asked to do so in the past. How do you see Medtronic in that aspect?
Well, I will argue that we weren't dragged into it. In fact, we encouraged it. And we've been, I think you'll agree that we've been very proactive in that effort. I think if a company is going to be accountable for outcomes, which is not only consistent with our mission that I've talked about and central to our mission, but in fact is important for the future of healthcare, because a movement towards accountability for outcomes is the only way in which we'll get efficient deployment of healthcare. If you want to move in that direction, then some degree of calculated risk is inherent. It's how you define it. I mean, we take risk all day long. You sell a product, we guarantee its performance to some degree. There's risk there. This just shifts it to saying that here's an outcome that we predict as a result of what we're doing.
Did you really guarantee its performance? Because that's been the whole concept.
Well, I don't know about guarantee. There's an expectation that these products perform at a certain rate, and if they don't, then you take action. So you're at risk to make sure that the products work, and you can't walk away when a product doesn't work. Right. So to that degree, you're always at every medtech company goes into it with that thinking that they will make the product work, and their clinical trials, and we go into it with an understood and calculated form of risk taking, because the clinical trial shows evidence that this will work. But there could be cases where there are issues in which we then have to resolve, and we're comfortable with that. That's why we don't think about that as risk.
Right.
I'm just taking it to another level, which says that we in fact have to change outcomes, and to change outcomes, what do we then need to do? And there are just new forms of new expertise that we have to develop to ensure that. But we aren't going to go into this blindly. We'll take risk in a calculated way where we have evidence to say that what outcome that we expect to improve that we will in fact achieve.